Alright, I just had some technical difficulties with, like, the, controller. Oh, excuse me, I don't know why my controller wasn't working, but I got it to work now. So I learned a lot, I think, from those last two recordings, about both, like, how to kind of, that is a very purple Alakazam. Wow. Also, I didn't realize how small Alakazam was. Imagine if it was just like a Rayquaza. I decided a lot of stuff. I really want to focus on just maintaining my conversational topics. Let's go with Girl this time. I am not sure if this run is gonna, you know, we'll see. But sure, yeah. But yeah, I want to continue with, like, what I'm saying. I don't want to just drift off and then, like, have... Because literally it was 40 minutes of me waffling about that Metamorphosis thing. When ultimately it could have just, like, that whole conversation could have been, like, maybe 2 minutes. But I just kept drifting off and, like, getting distracted by shit. And I'm saying again. That's the other thing. I don't want to say as much. I feel like saying kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It's something about, like, the cadence and just how the conversation is carried is kind of broken up and disjointed by saying you know. So I have to start catching myself saying that. I'm not really sure, like, I'm sure that there are people who train themselves somehow, like, not rhetorically, what would the word be? Like, I don't know, not grammatically either. Diction-wise? I forgot what I was saying. Well, no, I didn't forget what I was saying. I don't know. I don't know if it would be diction, because saying isn't real. Let's see what we have! It's not really like a word, it's just kind of an expression. Ooh, a Scyther, a Swablu, and a Ponyta, and they all are normal colors. See, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know. I guess it doesn't swap the... also... Yeah, I don't know if it swaps the starter colors. Oh, wait. Oh my god. Oh, no, okay, we're good. So, the only randomization setting that I changed between last time, or the last run, and this one is the typing, because I don't know. Something about it doesn't really feel as fun when I literally, there's, like, not really, there's an element of strategy that's kind of removed, I guess. Oh, I'm really excited to see what her name is in this, actually. Wait, what? Oh, it said it. It was like a J name. It was like Josh. You were challenged by Nurse Joe. Ah, Joe. Nurse Joe is actually so funny. Oh, what? That is a sick color palette. This is a pretty lame color palette. I guess it just Oh, I have Trace. Okay. This is fascinating. Why do I... Oh, okay, I have 4 moves, apparently. I'm not sure why that's the case, but it is. So the Ponyta now is fire type. It's just a fire type. The moves, obviously, are randomized still in terms of their... and the stats as well, so I need to check that. But their types are randomized still. Let's see. Attack 11, defense 17. Okay, so special attacker. Really high defense, which is great. And the speed isn't too bad either. I mean, it is a Scyther, so it's going to be a little stronger than, like... Or, actually, is Scyther stronger than a base stage starter? I'm not really sure. Let's see. These attacks with prehistoric with a prehistoric... Oh, and the I forgot that the power base powers changed. Okay, special, physical. Excuse me. More powerful, less HP. All right. I'm deliberating a lot just because I want to make this count. Especially because I feel like Scyther is like... Okay, so that's bad. Wait, what? Oh, I forgot that it wasn't actually a flying type move. Oh my god. Okay, let's see what Double Kick does. Oh no, actually, maybe I should just stick with Ancient Power. 65? Isn't that what it normally is? Might be 55. Either way. Oh, and it's still a fighting type move. That's pretty funny. Alright. Dark type, 110 base power, Ancient Power. Sleep Powder? Oh my god! We are up against the strongest Ponyta. It would be really sick, actually, if there was a... And I'm just thinking about this because of the color palette that this Ponyta has. It's going to really suck if I just stay asleep and then I'm not able to... Okay. You fumbled, Ponyta. If there was a Ponyta that had a mane, like, or, yeah, they're called horse manes. A mane made of moss, like a regional variant, maybe? I guess they already have the regional variant for, what was it? Galar? Yeah, Galar. But Galar also has a regional Meowth, and Alola also has a regional Meowth, so it's not like they haven't had double, like, regional variants before. I don't think that there are any other any other Pokemon that have more than one regional variant. Or I guess more than 2 regional variants. Trying to think. I don't believe... I think I'm right. There are Pokemon... Well, there aren't even Pokemon that have multiple... what are they called? Convergent evolutions or whatever the fuck? What are they called? Like Wiglet, and Diglett. What is that? I don't remember what that's called. I'm not a huge fan of that. It's not really a mechanic. Why is that Swablu just completely normally colored? That's so crazy. I don't know. Aftermath? Isn't that the one where you... Oh yeah, I think that's Stunky's ability. Alright, so... Should be a dragon and flying type. Let's just go for Ancient Power again. That's gonna really carry us, I think. Because not only... Oh my god. Wow. That's crazy. With normal Ancient Power, it's really... I think it's probably like 55? I might be overshooting. It might be 45 base power. Because it has the chance... Well, and they also limit the power points that it has. The PP that it has due to this. But because of that potential for it to raise, like, basically every single one of your stats, except for, I think, evasiveness and accuracy? I don't think it raises accuracy. But it does raise your attack, special attacks, defense, and special defense, and I think speed? But yeah. Hi, Mom. I've already gone through all this. Wow. My cats are... Actually, my cat Gimli is lying on the floor in front of the door right now, and So I have 2 doors to the studio that I'm in, so it doesn't really matter that the one door is open, because there's another door, so he's not gonna, like, escape or anything, but... After I record this, I'll go... there's something in my eye. I'll go close that door. He does! Still can't remember... Still can't remember... Oh, it's Woobat. It's Woobat. That's what the other Pokemon is that shows up at night. Let me take a look at this Scyther again. Okay, let me just not... Okay. Oh, I need to change my X and Y. Excuse me. I remember... If you recall from last time, that was an issue that I was having, and I still haven't changed it. Even though I changed, like, basically all the other buttons. So special attack is still higher. Okay, defense is super high. This is actually, I think, a pretty good Nuzlocke build. I mean, I haven't attempted many Nuzlocks, to be honest. I used to play some Pokemon Nuzlocks with my college roommate in freshman year. But I never, I mean, that was like Gen 6 through, I don't think we did Sun and Moon actually, so it was just Gen 6 Nuzlocks. And that was really kind of easy. Or no, we did Gen 5 too. But for whatever reason, those are generally pretty easy. Maybe, oh, and it was black and white too, and not original black and white that we did Nuzlocke of, but... Professor Juniper, oh, I need to change the text speed. Anyway, dude, I got an Iron Thor yesterday. I'm very excited to be able to use it more. I'm gonna play God of War 2 on it. I almost just named it True. I believe the evolutions, well, they're definitely still random. So, what should we name it? You know what? We'll name this little girl after my cat. Give me 1 sec. There we go. All right. We got Bug. I am okay with the nickname Bug. Bug is its name. That is such a great name. Thank you, Professor Juniper. I appreciate that. That actually matters more than you know. Matters to me more than you know. I've always wondered, like, what these machines are, like, that they show every so often in, like, professors and, labs, you know? Oh, I wasn't reading. Sorry, Professor Juniper. I'm just trying to... Yes. I mean, yes, Professor. Oh, I got a Pokédex, let's go! Imagine, like, you're a trainer, like, you're just like, can you please hurry this up so I can just get the Pokédex, Professor? You don't have to explain the whole thing to me. Alright, let's go catch our first Pokemon, and see what she's going to catch. And also get confronted by our mom, who's gonna give us these town maps. How wonderful. So, I was also thinking about whether or not to make static encounters their own encounter. I don't know what the typical protocol is for that. I think I am going to have them be their own encounters. It wouldn't really make sense... I don't actually... Oh, shit. Like I said last time, I don't remember some of the stuff that I randomized, so I don't remember if I chose to randomize the static encounters. So, like, what would be the first static encounter that we come across? Is it Cobalion? Well... I mean, it really depends on what day it is, I guess, how lucky you get, but, it could be, like, the Braviary slash, what's the other one? What does Rufflet evolve into? No, wait, that's Braviary. What's the counterpart to Rufflet? The... Mandibuzz, I know, is the evolution, so it would be Mandibuzz. Where does Mandibuzz evolve from? God, I kind of do the same thing with Pokemon that I do with Minecraft, where it's like I get into phases of it. But with Pokemon, I feel like it's way stronger than my Minecraft phases, because there's just so much... Oh, it's always going to be a Patrat, I guess. I've kind of forgot about that. That's my bad. That's a... Oh, dude, that's a sick-looking Minccino. Kind of wish they had made it that color in the base game. The Patrat looks very ugly, but it's kind of iconic, too. Yep, use a Pokeball. See, look, like, this is what I'm talking about. I know I was talking about something. I was talking about the Iron Thor. I don't think I finished that train of thought. I'm gonna play God of War 2 on it, because I never finished God of War 2. I'm also playing Fantasy Life on it. I've never played Fantasy Life, but I always remember seeing trailers for it, and, like, gameplay and stuff, and I was like, that looks so sick. Ah! Just sipping Diet Pepsi over here. Not sponsored, unfortunately. I don't care though. They can sponsor me, and I will curb all of my political statements going forward, so that they are amenable to whatever cause PepsiCo wants me to support. That's not true. I won't do that. Not that that's even like a possibility, like that was even on the table. I mean, maybe it is. Hit me up. Anyway, let's see what we got. It's a beautiful day. Ooh, a Butterfree. That's so sick. A second bug. That's actually not sick. Cloud 9. I traced a lot. Okay, so weather double disappeared. That's cool. I'm not even going to try and hit it because I feel like any move that we use on it would probably just kill it. Or I could try Flail. Flail, because I think Butterfree is a flying and bug type, so it would be like double not very effective. And Bug is at full health, which means Flail would, what, I imagine it would be like 20 base power. But first I'm just going to see how many shakes we get out of this Pokeball. Because I don't actually know what the catch rate is on Butterfree. I'm going to guess 1 shake. 1. Yep. I've played too much Pokemon. Oh my god, we are dead. The run is over. It's time to die, I guess. I don't know. That's about it. Yep. All right. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna end the run there. It does suck that that happened. And I do think that that's going to count towards us not being able to catch the Route 1 Pokemon, which is unfortunate. But you know what? Sometimes that's just the way it is. Some things will never change. But don't you believe them? Another Butterfree, let's see. I feel like I don't really have a good move against it. Yeah. Weather, no weather, and then no weather also. Okay. Wait, wasn't the Butterfree from the anime, from Bye Bye Butterfree, like a pink color, like this one is in front of us? See, okay, wait, why? I feel like nothing is not very effective in the way that it should be. Like, excuse me, fucking dark type moves should be not very effective against bug types. Am I wrong? I'm like 99% sure that's the case. Oh, this one has a rain dish. That's so interesting. I mean, that's a pretty terrible. Well, it's not terrible. It's not really a great ability for it to have, to be honest. Not that it matters. We're gonna train up our bug so much. And, oh. Was the first one a crit? It must have been, right? Oh, okay, so that's not very effective. Maybe I'm just totally wrong. I don't know. We should probably go back to our mom, too. If we can survive, whatever this is. What is this? Another Butterfree. Wow. Imagine I find a shiny. I wonder if the shiny palettes are... They must be changed too, right? It wouldn't really make sense for them to, like, leave those alone. Let's just run. I'm not gonna risk... not gonna risk that. Wait. Oh, I thought I heard one of the shaking patches. I was like looking away for a second. So I'm sure if I was looking, the movement would have correlated with the shaking noise, and I would have been like, oh, that's just us moving through the grass. But either way, yeah, the last recordings that I did, those 2, like, kind of test recordings, I did yesterday. Yeah, I think they were good for, like, basically kind of learning what to do and what not to do, at least from my perspective. I'm also very... Oh, Miltank! That's so sick. Does Miltank give a lot of XP? I feel like it does. Marvel Scan? Isn't that what, Dragonite gets? Ooh, I should not get it. I should use the super effective move, but whatever. Maybe we'll get the... Oh, it doesn't even matter. Critical hit. We take those. We take all of those. And we eat them. Anyway. We should have some, like, interesting, weird rules, I feel like, in this Nuzlocke. I'll think of one, because I was thinking about the shaking grass. Oh, also, I think that the hidden grottos should count as their own area. I'm gonna count them as their own area. Obviously, you can't reuse them like multiple times. That would be kind of crazy. I mean, not that they respawn Pokemon very often. Back when I started to, back when I had my last, like, really big Pokemon phase, it was like, oh man, when was that? It was probably right after I graduated. Like, around that time. And, I played through White 2. No, I played through Black 2. Right? I played through one of them. I own Pokemon Black and White 2, and I own the original Black and White, except my copy of Pokemon Black is in Japanese. But, well, because I didn't want to spend, you know, fucking, like, $200 on getting an English, like, good condition one, so... Anyway, as I was saying, ooh, we got the stat boost. Let's go. I think we're probably good to fight N, unless he for some reason has like some crazy like legendary, which I would not put it past him. I kind of hope that if he does and we beat him, then he maintains that legendary for the rest of the run. I'm pretty sure that's how it would work. But either way. See, here we go. I know that I was about to say something, and then I just completely didn't, so... Whatever. I'm at 21 and a half minutes right now. I think maybe I will get to the point... No, I'll go a little further. I'll just get up to the next town, and then I'll do the tutorial with Professor Juniper in the Pokemon Center, and then I'll end it there. Okay, my fucking stick wasn't working for a second. But I have some Minecraft to go play. I gotta go play on my hardcore world with my friend. So, you know, I've got that to look forward to. I have a commitment to get to. And then, I don't even know if I'll have time to record anything else tonight. We will see. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's just run. That's not the run button. Let's just run. Okay. Yep. I have less Pokemon than both of you. It's kind of interesting. Won't Snivy get lonely? I don't know. None of us have a Snivy. That's so interesting that that text didn't change, though. That means that it's pointing to some, like... something distinct from that actual, like, Pokemon value, I guess. Like, if there's, like, a string or something in the code that's like, oh, this is the Pokemon name, and typically it would be Snivy. Because it still has to correspond to a choice that we have made, the player. So, I don't know. That's very interesting to me that it's programmed in that way. Anyway, let's just heal, I guess. Yeah, restore my Pokemon, I guess. I also feel like Gen 5 Pokemon Centers were kind of peak Pokemon Center design. Like, okay, the other thing that I realized, actually, one of the critiques that I had of myself for the last episodes that I did were that I feel like I moderated my language on a lot of things, like, way more than I should have, and I don't know why I felt compelled to do that. But for example, like, I was like, oh, I don't want to hate on the new Pokemon games too much. I'm gonna hate on them. I don't care. Like, I don't like them as much as the older games, and I'm not gonna stray away from that, because I feel like they just could have been something so much better, you know? And it really pisses me off that they weren't. And also, I just realized that... Oh wait, can I save? I can save. Okay, so I didn't fuck up. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Talking about some stuff, just... Why did they... They did the whole color coordination by gender thing, and it's really weird. And also, I should have just made the full joke. I should have just been like, oh, congratulations, Poet Zoe, on your transition. Because that would have been funnier than just, like, waffling about it. I don't know why I did that. Just being like, oh, wow, I can't believe you got a name change. It's so awesome. But anyway, I'll work on that. I'll work on a ton of stuff. I'm gonna work on everything. I'm working on everything right now. I'm like God, up in the heavens, working on so much shit. That's me. All right, adios, goodbye, fucking whatever.